Well, I think the first thing we need to point out, because we're at a super speedway, there's no choose rule that's in play. The only driver that gets a choice is the leader. In the case of this restart, it's Eric Jones in the 43 car. I think the method to his madness was choose the lane with a Chevrolet teammate behind him, which is Ross Chastain. That put Blaney on the inside of the front row, but put a Ford driver, Michael McDowell, in the 34 behind him. But the real player here is back on the inside of the third row, that 9 car of Chase Elliott. I would have never believed you could win this race with 2 to go from the third row.
And I think that's exactly what Chase Elliott thought. I'm not going to win from the inside third row. I've got to make a move. I got to make something happen. I need to get up to the top. And as they exit turn 2, it was just a perfect storm for Chase. He talked about the outside lane not getting connected. But the key to getting up was Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's going to give him a huge push coming off turn 2. Chase is able to change lanes, and then out his windshield, all he sees is clear racetrack. And he talked about it in the soundbite. He's got a great pusher behind him, a guy that he knows he can count on. I've heard Chase talk about Eric before. It happens here. They get that huge push down into turn 3, but it isn't over yet, Larry. Chase has still got a lot of work to do if he wants to win this race, and it starts by coming to the white flag and letting off the gas. He has to roll off the throttle and get his rear bumper back to Jones's front bumper so they can get that momentum that we all know is so necessary in order to have a chance to win. Look at that push. It takes them from back that side by side for third spot to a huge run up the front straightaway that'll eventually get him the lead.
Yeah, it definitely looked like all the energy was on the inside. Now, this is the final lap at the end of the back straightaway going off into turns 3 and 4. And right there, it looks like Ryan Blaney is going to win this race, because look how he and Michael McDowell are connected, but they become disconnected. Now, look at Chase Elliott and Eric Jones. They are tied together like one unit, and that's just going to overtake when you see Blaney and McDowell, how they become separated over there on the exit of turn 4.
Yeah, and Chase Elliott goes into travel a little bit high there, then whips to the bottom, blocks Blaney off. And Chase Elliott isn't thinking, this baby's over. You know where the start-finish line is at Talladega. It's all the way down toward turn 1. Still some work to do. Slides high, blocks off Ryan Blaney, and drives to victory lane in Talladega, Alabama. Everything's right in the world, Adam. And Elliott won at Talladega.
The most amazing thing about what you saw right there, they all made it. They all made it without crashing.
I have to admit, when the caution came out, restart 2 laps to go, I thought we're going to have 4 or 5 overtimes, and there's going to be 10 or 12 cars finish this thing. Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox news, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.